नमः सर्वेभ्यः कक्षायां स्वागतम्। इदानीं किञ्चित् शिष्टमस्ति चतुर्थे पाठे तिसॄणां कवयित्रीणां विषये किञ्चित् ज्ञास्यामः। तत्र पठितुम् अहमेव आह्वयामि। इतः पूर्वं ये न पठिताः तेषाम् आह्वानं। सुभाष चन्द्र सोनार्कर् वर्य, सुभाष चन्द्र सोनार्कर् वर्य, if you can unmute yourself. Okay, I don't think he's able to. Uh, Sudipta, so name I. Sudipta Varya. हाँ
आम महोदय।
हाँ प्लीज. Oh, Sudipta. Okay, okay. Namaste Varya. Please read. Yeah.
गंगा देवी, राइट।
हाँ हाँ.
गंगा देवी एषा विजयनगर नगरस्थापकस्य बुक्यरायस्य स्नुषा।
हाँ, Snusha means daughter-in-law. Bukkaraya, Hukka Bukka. I mean, the two founders of Vijayanagara Samsthana, because I am from this region and I've studied about this a bit. Hukka and Bukka are the two brother kings who are the founders of Vijayanagara. So, Bukka probably has been mentioned here. So,
Harihara and
because
Bukka, Mahodaya. Harihara and Bukka.
what is then Hukka Bukka?
Harihara Bukkaraya.
Maybe.
Okay, all right. So, continue, Bhagini.
ओके। कम्पनरायस्य पत्नी वीरकम्पनरायचरितम् इति काव्यं रचितवती अस्ति एषा।
So, daughter-in-law of Bukka, Bukka's son is Kampana Raya. And then the Charitra that she wrote, which is Charitam, means the daily events of his life is Charitam. So, Veera Kampana Raya, his Charita, that means her own Pati Mahodaya's Charitra.
ओके। मधुरा विजयम् इति तस्यैव काव्यस्य अपरं नाम।
Oh, okay. So it's an alternative name available as Madhura Vijayam, more a Kavya Nama, which is sounding better than Veerakampana Raya Charitam. Veerakampana Raya Charita is, you can say, Vishaya, and the Nama is Madhura Vijayam.
एतत् अपि ऐतिहासिकं काव्यम्।
ऐतिहासिकम. So this also is ऐतिहासिकम इत्युक्ते इतिहासस्य इदम् ऐतिहासिकम. Is it तद्धिता? Okay. History versus historic. Historic ऐतिहासिकम. History is इतिहासः. Okay. हाँ. Continue, Bhagini.
गंगादेवी चतुर्दश शतके आसीत्।
14th
एतस्याः
century. So 13XX region.
एतस्याः काव्यस्य भाषा सरला। एतस्याः कल्पनाः नूतनाः सन्दर्भोचिताः च भवन्ति।
So very modern type of writing, imaginative and modern for her era, and appropriate for the context in which she is coding those sentences.
वर्णनानि न अतिदीर्घानि न नीरसानि वा।
So
अतः
neither very expansive, boring writing nor tasteless. I mean, with enough kavyatva. Yes,
एङ्गेजिङ्ग्।
engaging. Very good.
अतः एव प्रसिद्धेषु काव्येषु अन्यत अन्यतमत्वेन परिगण्यते एतस्याः काव्यमपि।
So these kind of generic statements like this is good to use if you have to put a few sentences. See, so nothing wrong with using this, because in none of the kavis or kavayitris quoted here have anything that is nirasa for sure. So you can kind of use these sentences quite aptly, though it has been used for Ganga Devi. Once we read Madhura Vijayam even a little bit, maybe we will be appreciate and not to these statements. Well read, Bhagini. Thank you.
धन्यवादः।
धन्यवादः. Anne Varye, पठितुं शक्यते वा भवत्या?
Namaste.
Namaste.
Where from?
Devakumarika.
Devakumarika. Esha Udayapura Rajavamshiya Rajnyah Amarasimhasya Patni Cha
So Udaipur means North Rajasthan. So in that lineage of Udayapura kings, Amarasimha, one of the kings, his Maharani is this lady Devakumarika.
एषा सप्तदशशतके आसीत्
Very good. So she is in the 17th century, 16XX.
वैद्यनाथ प्रसाद प्रशास्तिः
Here Prashasti. So Vaidyanatha Prasada Dirga. Okay. Vaidyanatha Prasada Prashasti.
वैद्यनाथ प्रासाद प्रशस्तिः इत्येतत् प्रशस्तिकाव्यं रचितवती अस्ति एषा
See here, instead of Stuti Kavya, there is a new classification itself as Prashasti Kavya. That means singing the praise of some humanly being. Okay, you cannot call it Stuti. So that's why Prashasti word is nicely used. So name is very appropriate. Prasada has two meanings. One meaning could be palace. Okay, and Prashasti, in which case could be the fame. So it necessarily could mean some related to some palace. But Vaidyanatha, I don't know who he is. Definitely her Patimahoshaya was Amarasimha. So Vaidyanatha, who he is, we don't know. Not much is written about what is this Prashasti Kavya, etc. Very little, 3 sentences which are not satisfactory for our inquisitive mind is there. So hopefully we can dig up
some god or something.
Yeah, potentially some Ayurvedic related, maybe something. I don't know. Bhagini, you read some more.
Okay. Kshamarao. This is North Indian or something. Esha.
No. This one, this has become a modern problem in India where everything we do halanta to stick to how Britishers used to do halanta. Okay. Actually, Rava, even in Kannada, Ravaha is the correct thing. But in the modern, we just do Rav like that. So that has been put like that. Not necessarily North Indian. Potentially, she could be from South also. I don't know.
एषा गतस्य शतकस्य पूर्वार्धे स्थिता श्रेष्ठा कवयित्री.
So Gatasya Shatakasya, now when Samskrita Bharati wrote these books, probably we are talking of maybe early 21st century perhaps, because she was only 10 years old in the 19th century. So most of her work is in the 20th century for sure. So referring to 21st century, Gatasya Shatakasya. So 20th century, Purvarde. So in the first half, which is clear from her era that I could dig up from the internet also.
महाराष्ट्र राज्ये जातायाः एतस्याः पिता शङ्करपण्डितः माता उषा.
So Maharashtra.
वैद्यं राघवेन्द्रराव वर्यं परिणीतवती. एषा संस्कृतसाहित्यक्षेत्रे विशेषपरिश्रमं कृतवती अस्ति.
See, now it is clear. Okay, that is that Devakumarika Vaidyanatha. Okay, this lady's husband clearly was a doctor. Vaidyam Raghavendra Rava Varyam. Actually, I don't know why Halanta has been Rava Varyam is fine, but Rav Varyam, like that it is written. It's okay. So she was married to a doctor by the name Raghavendra Rao, and I guess that's how she got her Rao surname, because father is Shankara Pandita. So we don't know, of course, his surname, whether Pandita itself is the surname, we don't know. Samskrita Sahitya Kshetre Vishesha Parishramam Kritavati. So she looks like she dedicated her life to studying Samskrita Sahitya.
एतस्याः 12 कृतयः मुद्रिताः सन्ति.
It's available in print.
तासु शङ्करजीवनाख्यानं तुकारामचरितं रामदासचरितं स्वराज्यविजयः इत्यादीनि महाकाव्यानि.
Wow, she wrote big. She was a prolific writer, clearly. So Mahakavya has some requirements of so many chapters and so many there are qualities of why it would be called a Mahakavya. So not puny, tiny 20 shlokas. These are giant compositions. So Shankara Jivanakyanam. I don't know whether the Shankara is our Shankaracharya, but something about that. Okay. Tukaram, we know, is one of the great
There might be her
Ardhra.
father, sir. Might be her father, sir.
Might be her father. Correct. Shankara Panditaha is there. So Shankara Jivanakyanam. So maybe she wrote about her own father. So that is nice. Okay. Tukaramacharitam, Tukaram, we know, Ramadasa also, So these are all great Prakruta Kavis, or maybe you can call Shuddha Hindi Kavis that were there in various eras. Great composers, like we talk of Purandaradasa, Tyagaraja, etc. in the south. These guys are much praised in
Santaman. Santa.
Santas, correct, saints,
Santa.
correct, saints, yes. Swarajya Vijaya sounds like her own contribution towards movement of independence of India. She was in that era. So maybe she contributed literally to that cause with her own composition. So nice. Continue, Bhagini.
मीरालहरी तया विरचितं खण्डकाव्यम्.
So Kandakavyam, Lagu Kavyam, there is a specific requirement again. So Meera Lahari. So she was quite influenced by many Sangeeta Kartris and Kavis and Kavaitris. So Meera Bai is also one of her heroines. So she has written about her also, looks like.
विचित्रपरिषद्यात्रा नामके लघुपुस्तके अन्ते संस्कृतप्रचारविषये तया एवं प्रार्थ्यते. Okay.
Karmani. So Karmani Prayoga, that's why Prarthyate. So Taya Prarthyate. By her, this kind of prayer is done, desirous representation of her desire is like a prayer. Okay. Vichitra Parishad Yatra. Very interesting name. Vichitra means special. Doesn't mean always mean something teda. It can just mean special. Parishad Yatra. So Parishad, this congregation type of sense. Okay, interesting name. Anyway, read this verse, Bhagini.
संस्कृताधीतिनः सन्तु सर्वे भारतभूमिजाः.
So may all those born in Bharata Bhumi, may they be knowledgeable about Sanskrit. May they study Sanskrit.
संस्कृतेनैव कुर्वन्तु व्यवहारं परस्परम्.
May they even carry out mutual interactions in this language.
संस्कृतज्ञानम् आसाद्य संस्कृताचारवृत्तयः सर्वतः संस्कृतीभूय सुखिनः सन्तु सर्वतः.
So Samskrita Jnanam Asadya. Asadya means having obtained, that sense. Okay. So Samskrita Jnanam Asadya, having obtained. Samskritachara Vrittayaha, being daily conductors of their activities according to the Samskrita or Samskriti, according to certain characteristics of the society which believes in Sanskrit language. In all ways, from all direction, Samskriti Bhuya. See here, Samskriti word is clearly used. Filled with character, happy they may live in always. Okay. Samkara Sarvatah has been placed nicely by the Kavaitri. So, thank you very much, Bhagini. I'll just read the verse once more. Or maybe, Anne, you read the whole verse. I won't interrupt.
संस्कृताधीतिनः सन्तु सर्वे भारतभूमिजाः संस्कृतेनैव कुर्वन्तु व्यवहारं परस्परं संस्कृतज्ञानमासाद्य संस्कृताचारवृत्तयः सर्वतः संस्कृतीभूय सुखिनः सन्तु सर्वतः.
Very nice. So I was quite curious because just an era, a couple of generations just before us. So there is good write up about her all the way from a Polish university. I don't know what is UJ. Utrecht something, I don't know. So PL is clearly Poland. So I found this interesting thing. Maybe she taught a course over there, or maybe she even was there for a while as a professor of Indology or things like that, they say. So perhaps that's why things are found there. So very nice to read that. That's why I put that URL out there. Thank you very much, Bhagini. So well read. Anne Varia has done enormous parishrama to be able to read better than us. I appreciate that. So with that, we will take some abhyasas. Antima patasya ante yaha prashnaha santi tesham uttarani dadmaha. Adholikitanam crowdsourcing is not possible for these questions. So you keep your hands raised, okay? And then I might call someone if not enough hands are raised, not a problem. Adholikitanam prashnanam uttarani likata. Santah kani gnanti. Kumuda Kannan?
Santah.
Sudhir Varya is giving the cat away, but hold on, Sudhir Varya. Kumuda Varya will answer.
Santah papam tapam dainyam cha gnanti.
Papam tapam dainyam cha gnanti. So Ganga papam, that's what. Ganga papam shashi tapam dainyam kalpatarustatha. Papam tapam cha dainyam cha gnanti santo mahashayah. Beautiful. Okay.
So can we use the Samastapada here, like Papa, Tapa, Dainyani?
No problem, Bhagini. You can demonstrate Dvandva Samasa Pravinya. Okay, so Mahayashaha I have written, you can see, interestingly, good twist. Okay, Santah papam tapam dainyam chagnanti, Gangaya yatha papam, Shashina yatha tapam, Kalpataruna yata dainyam chagnanti. You can expand like that nicely to put the whole verse off in one sentence, but no need for that. That's all extra. Okay, so that was well done. Next question, Mondal Varya. You are quite curious, so I will call upon you, though you have not raised your hand.
Sir, Sudhir Mandal.
Sudhir Mandal. There is only one Mandal in our Mandali.
Okay.
In our Mandali, there is only one Mandal.
Pitamaho Brahma Kom Asirvadam Kitavan. Pitamaho Brahma He Kollani Viroputra Prapnoti Iti Asirvadam Kitavan.
Correct. Putram Prapnuhi iti. Navavadhum Parvatim evam Ashirvadam Kritavan asit. Pitamaha Brahma Navavadhum Parvatim Shivam cha parantu Kalyani iti sambodhane asti iti Parvatim ityeva sthapitavyam tatra asmavi. He Kalyani Veeraputram Prapnuhi iti Ashishtavan. I mean, it's a little more tough. Ashirvadam Kritavan is the infinitive Lyudanta usage. Ashirvadam Kritavan, Bhojanam Kritavan, Pathanam Kritavan, like this.
Thank you.
Shas Dhatu, Ashishtavan. Yes, somebody has a question? No. Okay. So let's call upon Nitya Varye. Nitya.
Yes, sir.
हाँ.
देवाः किमर्थं दुःखिताः? तारकासुरस्य पीडा अधिका अभवत् इति कारणेन देवाः दुःखिताः.
Very good. तारकासुरस्य पीडा अत्यधिका जाता इति कारणेन. You can add. Very nice. देवाः दुःखिताः अभवन्. Beautiful.
और कैन से ताराकुरस पीडायाः दुःखितः अभवत्.
पीडया. पीडया.
पीडया.
तारकासुरस्य पीडया दुःखिताः अभवन्. That's also enough. Correct. Many ways to cut the ice. Okay, so let's call on Padma Nageshwarye.
आं महोदय. गङ्गाप्रपातः इत्यत्र विग्रहवाक्यं समासनाम च लिखित. गङ्गायाः प्रपातः षष्ठी तत्पुरुषसमासः.
Very good. Gangayah prapatah. The thunderous flow of Ganga. Okay, Shashti Tatpurusha. Bhagini is ready for the exam. Okay. Lakshmi Krishna Varye.
धन्यवादः. हरि ओम महोदय.
Hari Om.
फिफ्त् वन् नो सर्.
Yes.
यच्छत्.
यकारः नास्ति तत्र किमस्ति? ये नहीं. अत्र अस्माकं द्राविडदेशीयाः एतत् सर्वदा एवं कुर्मः. Only when aikara is alone, it has a single pucha like that. When it is sanya inside with the vyanjana, then it has two puchas. Okay? So don't confuse this with A. A is without any pucha. Okay. So A, see, ekasyaha, you see here is A. This is I. Okay.
ऐच्छत् इत्यत्र धातुः ऐच्छत् इत्यत्र धातु इष्.
Very good. Ish iti dhatu. Samyak. I don't think they will ask these questions, but you see, it should be nice if we continuously are prepared for these kind of things. Okay. So ishu ichayam is the full dhatu pata. Ishu ichayam. Okay. So, and I think it may be Ubayapadi because the Chandra Bindu is there in the Idakshara. There are some techniques by which the Paninian Dhatupata has ways of indicating Ubayapadi, Atmanepadi and all those things. I don't know myself, but will not tell there. But anyway, Ish is the Dhatu, Ishu Ichayam is the Patha along with the It Sanya. Okay. लंग्लकारे ऐच्छत् इति प्रथम पुरुषे एकवचनं रूपम्. Okay. All right.
Next one is ekasya.
We'll have someone else answer. Okay. So now Chitra Ji, she has a built-in G title. Very nice.
एकस्याः संस्कृत कवयित्र्याः नाम लिखत.
Very easy question for you.
Tirmalamba.
She likes Tirmalamba. Okay. Okay. A few other names for us, Bhagini.
Vijayika, Gangadevi, Ramabhadraamba, Kshamarao.
Oh, Bhagini's memory is terrific. All of us should, hopefully she will bless us. Vijjika, Tirumalamba, Ramabhadraamba, Gangadevi, Deva Kumarika, Kshamarao. How can we forget Kshamarao? Iti Samskrita Sahitya Vangmaye Prasiddhaha Kavaitriyaha. This is all overblown answer. Don't waste your time like I have done. Ekasyaha is written. Just stick to how Bhagini answered. Okay. So, Kavaitriyaha, Kavaitri, Kavaitriyav, Kavaitriyaha, Nadi, Nadyav, Nadyaha. Like that. Okay. Thanks, Varya. I need some new hands as we move forward. Only four ladies are enthusiastically putting their hand up. Nijanta prayogam krutva. After I told that a hand went down, I was hoping new hands will go up. Nijanta prayogam krutva dvitiyam vakyam purayata. So using Nijanta, complete the second sentence. Okay. Let me call upon Niranjana Mehta to answer us.
शिशवः फलं खादन्ति माता फलं खादयति
Khadayati. Okay. You don't need to volunteer Shishuna and all that. Okay. So if you wish, it's fine. Shishuna khadayati.
Sir, Shishubhihi, sir, Bahuvachanam
Shishavaha.
Bhavati.
Correct. Shishubhihi. But khadayati will be in ekavachana, but it goes with mata. Okay. Prayojaka karta. Very good. So let's see what I have. Shishun, I went with Dvitiya.
Sir,
Okay, I
because
volunteered.
that takes Ditya, no, sir?
Yeah, you could take Ditya. Shishubhihi also is fine. Tritiya. We have seen both. So we are okay to just not kind of to be bothered with sutras with the blockers from this or that and use either forms. Okay. Khadi is the Nijanta Dhatu. Okay. Let me call upon Padma Shekhar. We have another Padma competing with Padma Nagesh. Padma Shekhar Variye.
सेवकः कर्तव्यं जानाति स्वामी सेवकं कर्तव्यं ज्ञापयति.
Very good. Good memory. Jnapayati. Okay. So Jnapi is the dhatu. Janati has Jna as the dhatu. Here Jnapi is the transformed dhatu. Very good. So Jai Varya, next one for you.
सर्वे चित्राणि पश्यन्ति चित्रकारः सर्वान् चित्राणि दर्शयति.
Very good. Darshayati. Okay. Karma sarvan chitrani darshayati. Drish dhatu. Darshi is the Nijanta form. Here also is Drish dhatu, but Pashyanti is the Latlakara Bahuvachana form. Pashyati, Pashyataha, Pashyanti. Darshayati, Darshayataha, Darshayanti. Chitrakaraha, Darshayanti. Chitrakaraha, Darshayati. Chitrakaro, Darshayataha. Okay. Next we will call upon Chitra Jahagirdar Variye to try the next one.
स्वर्णकारः आभरणं कृतवान् शशिप्रभा स्वर्णकारेण आभरणं कारितवती.
Very good. See, normally Bhagini will be tempted to say Kritavati. Bought it, which is also correct. But she had given order. Shashi Prabha is not going to buy from the shelf. Okay. She has specific requirements. So, Karitavati. Very good. Karayati. Okay. Karitavati is also good answer. Okay. Why? Because Kritavan is Tavato. Why not put Karitavati Tavato? Why not? Okay. That is also Kari Dhatu only, Nijanta Dhatu only. So that's also equally fitting. In fact, a little bit more following the style of the first half. But Karayati is used by me, but there is a little bit of Apabramsha here is not accurate because that is in past tense and this is in present tense. Okay. Akarayat would have been slightly better fitting. If I still wanted to stick to Kriyapada, I should have stuck to Akarayat rather than Karayati. Nothing wrong. You will still get your marks. But Karitavati is better also. Well done. So let us call upon. No new names are coming up. Let me call myself. There are two Anjanas. One Anjana has a capital letter, one Anjana has a lowercase letter. Whoever gets the microphone first gets the next one. They're competing to avoid mute button. I don't know. Okay, no problem. Lakshmi Krishna, you go. Lakshmi Krishna, unmute.
प्रातः कमलं विकसिष्यति.
Oh, Bhagini is struggling with Sakara, Shakara. Vikasishyati.
Vikasishyati.
Very good.
प्रातः सूर्यकमलं विकासयिष्यति
Vikasayishyati.
विकासयिष्यति
So just sishyati will become sayishyati. Vikasa dirgha afka. V is upasarga, so that won't grow. The ka is the first letter which will have vruddhi. So vikasayishyati. So I'll put it out. Vikasayishyati. Vikasi is the dhatu with the upasarga. Kasi is the dhatu. But Vikasi is with upasarga and lritlakara with the tip pratyaya from the thing set is Vikasa Ishyati.
विकासयिष्यति
But in Rit, Bhavishyat Kala. So Karta Napumsake Kamalam. Okay.
Okay.
I mean, here obviously Prataha means Shvaha, Shvaha, Parashvaha, Etadrisha Prataha. Vikasishyati tatra Bhavishyat Kalam Suchitamasti Rit Lakarena. Pratidinam Vikasishyati.
Morning time.
So actually, when we wanted to say pratidinam sense, we don't need future tense. We should just say pratah kamalam vikasati. It is either present tense or it's like ever tense. I call it ever tense. It's a simple statement that is ever the truth. So pratah kamalam vikasati is ever the truth, like that. Well done, guys. You are learning well. So Vijay Agnihotri Varya. Adha dattani vigraha-vakyani upayujya samastapadam samasa-nama cha likata. You get two of them.
Yeah. Grishmascha vasantascha. Grishma vasantau itaretara dvandaha.
Itaretara dvandaha. Next one.
Kritikacha rohinicha. Kritika rohinyau.
Very good. Rohinyau. Very good.
Itaretara dvandaha.
Itaretara dvandva. Very good. So see, Nadi, Nadyau, Nadyaha, immediate prototypes we have to go for. Okay. Rohini, Rohinyau, Rohinyaha. See, like I told, the struggle is always the pratyaya for us. Well done, Varya. Kumuda Kannan.
Gauscha Vyagrascha Anayoho Samaharaha. So this will be Go Vyagram.
Very good. Bhagini didn't fall for Gau. See, Gauhu is plural of Go.
Go.
So go, I don't know, the declension is tough for the Gau. Gauhu gam gavahava.
Gauhu gavau
gavaha. Very good. So Gauhu is Pratama Ekavachana. So but the Pratipadika is go. It's one of those twisty nouns we struggle with. But Bhagini went for go as the Pratipadika and Vyagra. So one cow and one tiger. I don't know when there will be a Samahara Dvandva for them. But see, there is one beautiful story in Kannada called Punyakoti. Okay. It's a Kavya, Kannada Kavya. Now it has been made into a Sanskrit movie also. Okay.
Yes, I have sent it in the group also to our group.
So it is probably from that story. Very tear-jerky Kavya. In Kannada, when it is, childhood, when we were taught, all these children were crying. Okay. Gauscha Vyagrascha Anayoho Samaharaha Go Vyagrau.
Vyagram, because it is
Go Vyagram. Very good. Thanks, Bhagini. Sorry. Samaharaha. So we cannot go Vyagrau like that. So this is a unity. Only can happen with Punyakoti.
Sir, I want to say one out of syllabus thing, sir. Sir, in Gita, Krishna says among samasas he is dvandva.
Why?
He says in the 10th canto, among the birds, he is Vainateya, those kind of, among various things he says. Among that, he says, among samasa, I am Dvandva.
Oh,
so
as
Dvandva
the king of
Samasa.
King of Samasa. Okay, Krishnarjuna, like that. Yeah. See, always, that's why Dvivachana is much celebrated in this language. So Dvandva and Dvivachana go hand in hand. Ramascha Ramo. Actually, if you want to go for Dvivachana, they are all Dvandvas. Okay. If you want to go nutty about it, they are like Dvandva. But Ekashesha Dvandva. You want to call it that. Yes, very agree with Krishna. But I like Bahuvrihi.
Yeah, no, I just came across it, so I got very excited because we're
Yes.
just studying about Dvandva, so I got
Very good. Now we can appreciate why he said it.
Yeah.
Okay, Ekashesh. I like Bahuvrihi because I like the beauty of Bahuvrihi. Kalidasa is deploys Bahuvrihi beautifully. Because with a one small Bahuvrihi, small, I mean larger than a small word, but still small, an entire painting is done by Kalidasa. That's how I see. When our Guru Varya was taking us through Raghuvamsham, every day we could only cover 2 or 3 shlokas, no more. And every single shloka was like a painting. So in the group now, afterwards, I used to share the recording with the study group. I would try to include a picture that describes that kavya. Almost sometimes is a video that you need to go with it. That's how Kalidasa writes. I felt that. If you have a good teacher and you learn under that, you will enjoy the class very much. And our Guru Varya is very knowledgeable in Sahitya.
We also have a good teacher, sir.
I hope so, Bhagini. No, I know it is not so. Okay, now let's call Anju Varye. I like her name because her name is like my name, Anuj.
नमस्ते महोदय
Namaste.
लोभश्च मोहश्च लोभमोहौ इतरेतरद्वन्द्व
Itaretara So here with Govyagram, there is also another possibility. I forgot to mention that. There is a concept called Gomukha Vyagra in our Samskara. Okay. Sometimes we say, hey, he is a Gomukha Vyagra. So, Vyagram Pashyatu. Like that we can say. One who pretends to be a cow but is really a tiger. Like that. There is even a game. We have a game of cow, tiger, and something. I don't know how many people know that game.
It's like in English, you have a wolf in a lamb's clothing.
Yes, wolf lamb. Similar to that, there is a particular way in which you have to arrange dots in a pyramid
Pulli
shape.
or pullakatte vise, Mahodaya.
Pullikat. So you put a triangle and then you have to make sure that the cow crosses the tiger and passes. Like that is the game is very interesting. Game of single movement games between two players. Very interesting game it is. You will see in temples, old temples, when you go, no, you will see that on one of the side pandals on the ground, no, there will be carvings done by the students who are being taught there, etc., for playing during after school hours there. Temples used to be schools, if you know. So there you will see this marked, this cow and tiger game marked. Okay. Lobhascha mohascha loba moha. Last couple of things we have. Let's call. Whom do I call? People are not putting hands up. Anne Varia will answer something for us. Anne, number 5.
Jaracha vyadhishcha. Jara vyadhi itaretara.
Dvandva. Correct. Vyadihi vyadi vyadayaha. Okay. Ikaranta strilinga. Hrusva ikaranta strilinga shabda. Well done. Jara vyadhi. I don't know. Pum I have written. Not too sure
It's
of that.
pulling now. Vyadhi is pulling.
Pulling is it? Oh, interesting. Okay.
Hari,
So
Harivat.
Hari Shabdavat. Harihi Hari Harayaha. Okay. Okay. Vyadihi Vyadhi Vyadhayaha. Better that Vyadhi has a pulling Atvara Srilinga. I'm sure Bhaginis will appreciate that.
Sir,
Okay.
small mistake there, sir. Jara Vyadhi you have written, sir. Jara Vyadhi.
Oh, Vyadhi, no. Vyadhi. Yeah. Dirgha is missing. Thanks, Bhagini. I will edit it after the class. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Thanks, Anne. So let's call on Padma Nageshwari to try one more answer. Yeah, last one.
भीष्मश्च द्रोणश्च भीष्मद्रोणौ इतरेतरद्वन्द्वः.
Iteretradvandva. Iteretradvandva is too easy. I think Samahara is where we need to know the correct ending, all that Napumsakatva and all we have to remember. Okay, so I think with that we conclude this with this beautiful view of Parvati and Shiva. Somebody's very imaginative modern art. So with that we will conclude this lesson. Okay, we have some time, so we'll start the next one. I will just pause a bit and then we'll restart. Okay, welcome back. So इदानीम् अस्माभिः पञ्चमः पाठः पठ्यते. कर्मणि प्रयोगः. तत्र प्रप्रथमं सूक्तिः. किमस्ति सूक्तौ? अलक्ष्मीराविशत्येनं शयानमलसं नरम्. अलक्ष्मीरविशत्येनम् आविशत्. अलक्ष्मीराविशत्येनं शयानमलसं नरम्. ब्यूटिफुल. अलक्ष्मीः विसर्गस्य रेपः. अलक्ष्मीः आविशति एनम्. त्येनम्. Okay, so there is a guna sandhi. So alakshmihi avishati enam shayanam alasam naram. So durbhagya, alakshmihi means durbhagya. That means poverty in all sense, not just money. Poverty in all sense will occupy or sit inside this person who is sleeping, lazy, who is a fellow. So a lazy fellow who is inactive and tends to take breaks, only bad luck will come to him. Good interpretation, bad luck. Okay. Durbhagya is also like a bad luck. Okay.
Mahodaya, आलस्यं हि मनुष्याणां शरीरस्थो महान् रिपुः.
आलस्यं हि
We studied in Parichaya, sir.
Parichaya. Bhagini's memory is commendable.
No. Sorry, sir. Again, I'm keeping the book and read.
But you know, at least to open the correct page and read, that itself is knowledge. Okay.
It's Yen Sandhi, I guess. Vishati Enam.
Yen Sandhi. Did I say guna? Sorry.
Yes.
Yen Sandhi. E means it's not in the first row. Only the first row is guna, vriddhis and all that. Diagonals are savarna dirgha. Then the next few rows, ikara, ukara, etc. are all guna sandhis or some replacements of those. And then bottom half of the swara sandhis are all ayadesha, avadesha and their exceptions. Okay. That's how it goes. I have a nice visual chart. I have not shared that. If somebody wants the Swara Sandhi chart that I have, I can share it. It is done by my Guru Varya, who taught us at my master's level. So I have kind of improvised on that and kept something for teaching my students.
Share it on the group, sir.
Please share.
Yes, please.
I'll share. It's one single visual of all the Swara Sandhis. It's amazing. Again, it shows the Paninian brilliance. Okay. Enam shayanam alasam naram. Visheshana to naram only. Alakshmihi avishati. In the Anvayakrama. So again, all that titling is done for the linga and vachana and vibhakti and all that. So where is it? So this is good, but who said to whom? Mahabharatam is also written, so it should be easy enough. So I did dig it up and I dug up little contextually also. Okay, so Draupad, this is the explanation for what we are going to read next. Draupadya Yudhishtiram prati Brihaspati Niti Kathanam. By Draupadi, she herself is a Kavaitri here. Yudhishtiram prati, at least in Vyasa's quote. So towards Yudhishthira, addressing Yudhishthira, Brihaspati Niti Kathanam. Okay, so she has some good things to say to Yudhishthira. She's very frustrated. Poor lady. She was apamanana of her, and that too she was a Rajaswala at that time. Eka Vastradhara Rajaswala Draupadi Asit. Tatra Kaha Saha Duryodhanasya Brata Durtaha
दुःशासनः
दुःशासनः तां तत्र स्वीकृत्य सभायां गच्छति, तत्र तस्याः वस्त्रापहरणं कर्तुम् आरभते। कर्णः अपि तत्र मध्ये स्थितः अस्ति दूरतः। तु युधिष्ठिरः तत्र एवं कथं वक्तव्यं, निस्तेजः स्थितः अस्ति। भीमः तु दन्तान् कटकटायन् तिष्ठति, तत्र किमपि कर्तुम् अशक्तः। तत्र भीष्मः अपि अस्ति, सः अपि किमपि न करोति। एवं भवति अग्रे। धृतराष्ट्रस्तु अन्धः अस्तु नाम, सः न जानाति किं प्रचलति अग्रे इति, प्रायः जानाति परन्तु न जानामि इति वदन्नस्ति सर्वदा सः। तु तत्र एवं भवति तस्याः इति। अग्रे कोपः अस्ति तस्याः वनवाससमये, तत्र एतत् बृहस्पतिनीतिकथनं भवति। वेरी नैस् कांटेक्स्ट टू रीड फॉर अस। असंभवे त्वस्य हेतुः प्रायश्चित्तं तु लक्ष्यते, कृते कर्मणि राजेन्द्र तथा नृण्यमवाप्यते। So penance is seen from ill deeds, so also one has to pay for his or her deeds. I will not go into this portion, but okay, maybe we'll read Samskrita. Rajendra, हे धृतराष्ट्र, असंभवे तु अस्य हेतुः प्रायश्चित्तं तु लक्ष्यते, तथा कृते कर्मणि नरे सति आनृण्यम् अवाप्यते। ओके। अलक्ष्मीराविशत्येनं शयानम् अलसं नरं, निस्संशयं फलं लब्ध्वा दक्षो उपाश्नुते. So not only she has told about this Alakshmi, she has also told about good phala. Nissamshayam phalam labdva dakshaha. One who is daksha, one who is expert and active, is understood from there. Bhutim upashnute. So he will, bhuti means siddhi, results, good results. Okay. So both sides she has told. So alakshmiravishatyenam shayanam naram nissamshayam phalam labdva daksho bhutim upashnute. Nice. I think that itself is a nice subhashita there. अनर्थाः संशयावस्थाः सिद्ध्यन्ते मुक्त संशयाः, धीरा नराः कर्मरता ननु निस्संशयाः क्वचित्. Okay, so again two contrasts. Always she is presenting the dark and the light side of life. Okay, anarthaha, those without purpose and meaning. Samshayavastaha, those who are fallen into doubt. They're always thinking what to do instead of doing something. Siddhyante mukta samshayaha. Okay, so meaningless doubt-ridden men abound. Brave, proactive, doubt-free are but a few, are they not? Like that. Rhetorically, she is stating there are very few. So basically, she is imploring Yudhishthira, why are you sitting here like a shanda? Take action. Let's recover what is due to us, like that. Okay. We'll move forward. Samasaha. Bahuvrihi samasaha. The best. Okay, Bahuvrihi compound. Aparapada pradhana Bahuvrihi Lakshana Katanam. She who is having the underlining pradhanata in aparapada, in something that is not part of herself, is Bahuvrihi. I don't know why I have Strilinga. Maybe Bahuvrihi is a Strilinga pada. Interesting. I'll have to check that. Because it may be pradhana. I might sometimes type up what I think. I am also weak with all these things. Bahuvrihi is a compound in which the sense of the component words is not predominant. I mean, the underlined item is something else. That's what it means. Sense of all of them is important, but not predominant. But another word outside, okay, I think is one word, outside the compound is predominant. A Bahuvrihi compound itself is an adjective to another word. It's a kind of built-in adjective. Therefore, the gender of the Bahuvrihi will be according to the noun that it qualifies. So, Visheshyam kimasti tad ashritya Bahuvrihi samasa padasya लिंग रचना लिंग व्यवस्था भवति तो पीतांबरः हरिः सी पीतम अंबरम यस्य सः पीतांबरः कः सः हरिः हरिः इज विष्णु तद्वत् पीता means yellow ambara means silken cloth garment okay the above compound is formed with the words pita and ambara pita means yellow ambara means garment Pitambaraha is the person who possesses wears yellow garment and he is Hari. Neither the sense of Pita nor that of Ambara, which constitute the compound here, has prominence, but the sense of the word Hari, which does not constitute the compound, has prominence because it points to him. Thus, Pitambara is an adjective to Hari. Bahuvrihi compound is of many. This Pitambara Harihi is not as what you call great Visheshana as what Kalidasa constructs. So his constructs like Ganga, Prapata, already forgotten. So that is better because it describes an entire scenery there. Bahuvrihi compound is of many kinds. Some of them are mentioned below. Samanadhikarana Bahuvrihi and Vyadhikarana Bahuvrihi, Nai Bahuvrihi, Sahapurvapada Bahuvrihi, and that's about it. Okay, there are a few more, I'm sure. Few are quoted here. Some of them are mentioned. See, they always clearly saying if you read. Okay, so the most common is Samanadhikarana Bahuvrihi. So they have gone with that. So first they have given examples as Visheshana Visheshya pairs to help us. Prasanna Mukaha Ramaha. So pleasant faced Rama. Pitambaraha Hari. Yellow cloth Hari. Kritabojanaha Balaha. Eaten food the boy. The boy who has eaten. That's what. Dhrita Pushpa Balika. The girl who has worn flowers in her hair. Okay. Or maybe around her neck. Patita Parnaha Vrikshaha, a bald tree, a tree from which leaves have fallen. Nirgata Vyagram Vanam, ayyo, that vana will destroy itself in no time. We call tiger as a keystone species, that's why. Okay, anyway, Nirgata Vyagram Vanam, the forest from which the tiger has gone to Swarga. Veera Purushaha Gramaha. Okay, so blessed is the village which has bold men, brave men. Okay, Veeraha Purushaha Yasmin Saha. Veera Purushaha Gramaha. But it can be in another context, it can be Tatpurusha, you see, or Karmadaraya. Tatpurusha. Veeraha Purushaha, Veera Purushaha, nothing wrong. Ramaha Veera Purushaha, in that it is Karmadaraya. But Gramaha Veera Purushaha, that is Bahuvrihi. That's how we take. The pointed object is very critical to understand the nature of the Samasa. Okay. So we have Prasanna Mukaha, Pitambaraha, Krita Bojanaha, Dhrita Pushpa, Patita Parnaha, Nirgata Vyagram, Napumsaka. Okay, one Napumsaka, others are all, no, one is Strilinga, others are Pullinga. Okay, these compounds are dissolved as follows. Prasannam Mukham Yasya Saha. Prasannam, pleasing, face, whomsoever's, he, whomsoever's. Yasya is translatable in English as whomsoever's, which is not a legal word in English, but we will use this, use that. Whomsoever is there, whomsoever's, whether it is there or not, I don't know. We can add we Sanskrit is English also today. So, whomsoever's, he. Okay. So, Prasanna Mukaha. She, it would be Prasanna Mukhi, something like that. Okay. Again, there we should know which Stri Pratyaya to apply. What we should do is we should go with what is there in our memory. Mukha is not there, Mukhi is there, I heard. So Prasanna Mukhi I will use like that. Prasanna Mukhi can also be Pullinga. Okay. Because there is another Pratyaya which makes Mukhin type of Shabda. So you can use that. Okay. Kritam Bojanam Yena Saha. Krita Bojanaha. यया सा कृतभोजना. ओके. पतितानि पर्णानि यस्मात् सः पतितपर्णः. ओके. पतितानि पर्णानि यस्मात् तत् पतितपर्णम्. पतितानि पर्णानि यस्मात् सा पतितपर्णा. I mean, maybe पतितपर्णा लता. लतायाः विशेषणं तत्र स्त्रीलिङ्गे भवेत्, पतितपर्णा लता. या. वीराः पुरुषाः यस्मिन् सः. Okay. So this without yasmin it will be karmadharaya. Pitam ambaram yasya saha. See what is happening, guys. Yasya saha, yena saha, yasmat saha, yasmin saha, yaya sa, yasmat tat. So everywhere yashabda is taking vibhaktis. And I will tell you a secret now. If it comes that Prathama Vibhakti is coming here, then you have made a mistake. Yaha saha cannot be a Bahuvrihi. Okay? It has to be an Anga. Whatever is there on the left has to be a subservient part of the whole. Then only it qualifies to be a Bahuvrihi. I don't know whether I have told it for this class. Maybe earlier once we came upon this. I don't
You
know
have told
whether
it, sir. You have told it previously.
because I teach other batches, sometimes I get confused where I have taught whom what. So, all right. So this is very important. So if Yahasaha is coming, okay, then it is not a Bahuri. It has to be a Karmadharaya, most likely in that case. Okay. So Lingam Visheshya Padasya Vachanam Sandarbhikam. Okay. So Mukham is whatever is Napumsaka, so Napumsaka. Okay. That doesn't make the eventual word Napumsaka, but the Mukha Shabda is Napumsaka. So Prasanna is going with Mukha Slinga, Visheshanam of that Mukha. So Prasannam Mukham, Vadanam Mukham. Let us take Dirghahasta. Okay, just to say Dirghahastaha Yasya Saha. Of course, we'll go Dvivachana. One hand is not long. So Dirgau Hastau Yasya Saha Dirghahastaha. Like that. Okay. I don't know who is long hand. Ajana Bahu, who is the better Visheshana for Rama rather than Dirgha. Ajana Bahu. Ajanu Bahu. Ajanu. I mean, his hand extends up to his knee joints.
Knee.
Knees, yeah, knee joints. Yeah. So that's what is the description. Okay. So Kritam Bhojanam Yena Saha Patitani Parnani Yasmat Saha Viraha Purusha. We read all this, so that's all. So Yasmin Ityatra, one pointer I have taken, Vibhaktihi Sambandhanugunam Lingavachane Aparapadasya. So Vibhaktihi Sambandhanugunam. See, Gramaha, it is a location. So these are people in that location. So Yasmin Saha, who are present in whichever village, that sense. So, okay, that's how you decide this. So, for example, the Mukha is a Anga of the Angi, who is the Prasanna Mukha. Let us say Ramaha. So, Yasya Saha, of whomsoever. Okay. Kritam, done. So, by whomsoever. Even in English, you can think what comes here. So, eaten food or done food by whomsoever, by, so yena. Okay. So that is influencing. So the type of activity here there is an activity involved, so yena, but activity done by whomsoever. Here is simply a part which is nice. So yasya saha, like that. And then in the parna, patita is there, fall. When patita comes, we have to use panchami, whatever it departed from. Because we are talking about a vriksha, it departed from the vriksha. So yasmat, vrikshat, like that. So taruhu or vrikshaha is the visheshana, visheshya, kshamyatam. Patitani parnani yasmat saha vrikshaha taruhu va. अत्र किमस्ति? वृक्षः इति अस्ति. तो एवं ज्ञातं वा?
आं महोदय.
महोदय, If it is plural, that yasmat will be yasmebhya.
No. You do singular
only
bahuvrihi,
single.
then do the plural displacement. It's the easier method for us. Don't muddle up this bahuvachana into this. But sometimes the participants have to be in bahuvachana. For example, patitam parnam yasmat saha sounds lame, right? Do you agree? So patitani parnani, I mean, at least it to qualify as a tree, it has to have 4 leaves. So, I mean, just that's all I said. For example, that's the same way, Dirgau Hastau is better than Dirgha Hasta. It sounds weird. Some places you have to use dual. Some places you have to use plural. Mostly you'll get away with singular.
Sir, the seventh one, Veera Purushaha. Vigraha Vakya is Veeraha Purushaha. How, sir? In the
No. Who said Vigraha Vakya is Veeraha Purushaha? Every whole thing you are seeing there is Vigraha Vakya.
Yeah.
Veeraha Purushaha Yasmin Saha.
Okay, but in the Samasta Pada it is showing singular, no, sir? Veeraha Purushaha.
Yasmin Saha is singular, no?
Oh, okay.
I told, no? The participants can be in plural because there are many leaves and many purushas in the grama, many leaves in the tree.
Okay.
And Kritam Bhojanam, most likely he has eaten one Bhojana. He is not a Kumbhakarna. So Kritam Bhojanam Yenasa. If it is Kumbhakarna, you can say Kritani Bhojanani Yenasa Kumbhakarna. Like that.
Okay, sir, got it.
For Anne Maria, I'm sure she knows Kumbhakarna very well. So I don't need to explain her. Okay. Vibhaktihi sambandhanugunam lingavachane aparapadasya. See, that's what lingavachane aparapadasya. In the above sentences, of course, I have said lingavachane aparapadasya, but do the singular and then pluralize the bahurihi. Like, for example, Veera Purushaha Gramaha, Veera Purushaha Gramaha. Let us say Veera Purushaha Gramaha Maharashtreshu Santi. Like that. I am picking Maharashtra. Okay. So Veera Purushaha Gramaha Maharashtreshu. Always for we say Rashtreshu, Rajyeshu. Bahuvachana is used. Okay. Maharashtreshu Santi. Like that. So how do you now do? Veeraha Purushaha Yasmin Saha Veera Purushaha bracket Gramaha Veera Purushaha bracket Gramaha Maharashtreshu Santi. Like, okay. That's how we would go. We'll go to Bahuvachana slowly.
Sir, Maharashtra, why is it in Bahuvachan? Why not Maharashtra Rajya?
That is the Sanskrit style. Karnatakeshu, Maharashtreshu, like that. Today you can get away with saying Maharashtra, Karnatake, like that. But Sanskrit pluralizes region names for talking about a belonging in that place. So Maharashtreshu evam prachalati. Karnatakeshu tatha na prachalati. Like that. That is a style. In the regions, like that. Okay. Region, because there are multiple sublocations in the region, perhaps the pluralization is implying all over sense. Okay. In the above sentences, the words that combine to form the compound are in the same case. Thus, if the two words in the same case are compounded to form bahuvrihi, like this, prasannam mukam kritam bhojanam patitani parnani, adhikarana here necessarily means placement in vibhakti and vachana. Okay, so that's what the samanadhikarana is. Vibhakti vachana are matching for the components, not for the eventual targeted party, for the components of the targeted party. Okay. So, thus, if the two words in the same case are compounded to form bahuvrihi, it is known by the name samanadhikarana bahuvri. There is no specific title we derive from yasya, yena, etc. I mean, you don't say samanadhikarana shashti bahuvrihi, samanadhikarana tritiya bahuvrihi. There is no such concept. But mentally, you can remember that contextually there is a relationship word which is in correct vibhakti. You cannot throw any which. Kritam bhojanam yasya saha will be illegal. Okay. It is to be noted here that the Vigraha Vakya, in the Vigraha Vakya, the forms of yad, that is yad or yad, yaha, yau, ye, atva, ya, ye, yaha. If you know Sahataute, you know all of them. If you know saha taute, you know kaha kauke, yaha yau ye. Okay, like this. Yad and tad change according to the desired meaning. So yasya saha. Okay, yesham te. No, we don't do plural. We don't need to do plural. But if you want to torture yourself and do plural all in the Vigraha Vakya, you can do that. Not disallowed, but I am advising to avoid that complication. So yasya saha, it means he who has. Yena saha, he by whom. Yaya sa, she by whom. Yasmat saha, okay, that from which. I mean, forest or tree, actually, potentially. So, yasmin saha, that village in which, adhikarana, apadana, like that. I mean, in some place, maybe even sampradana could come. Datta pushpa, let us say, datta pushpa. So, dattani pushpani yasyam sa. Okay, like that you can say. Chaturthi. Some dana kriya has to happen in the karya there. I wish they threw that in also. This is where, I mean, some gaps we can fill is every type of vibhakti. It will be nice to give a few examples. No, that's where our scrapbook comes. Your scrapbook will be the most valuable. So that's where our scrapbook comes, and we have to do some digging up to build some, there is nothing here for Dvitiya Vibhakti. So think of something and see if you can dig up some things. Okay. So all these, yam, yena, yasmai, yasmat, yasya, yasmin, all of them we should have 4-5 examples each, then we learn. Okay. And yaha saha is forbidden. That's what I have there. So if your sentence fits this style, then you have a correct bahurihi. If it fits this style, you have karmadaraya, post likely. Some tatpurusha you have. You don't really have a bahurihi. It is to be noted here that in the Vigraha Vakya, okay, all this we read, right? What am I doing again and again there? Leave it. Therefore, while dissolving Bahuvrihi Samasa, you must carefully choose the proper form of Yad and Tad to use in the Vigraha Vakya, depending on the meaning of the given Bahuvrihi Samasa. Okay? Which depending on the construction of the left components into the targeted party. That's all. Any confusion with Bahuvrihi? Somebody's head is spinning.
No, sir.
Bhagini is clear. Anybody else not clear? Okay. I think Bhagini wants to answer for everyone. We'll accept that. So now, Samanadhikarana we have learned. Because of lack of time, I am going to push some more time, borrow some more time from you. So you take a small break. Let us take a small water break and a coffee break maybe even. So after a few minutes, we will continue. At least you get 5 minutes. Okay. We will continue for some more time before closing. Sorry about this, but I have to torture you. Sorry. I hope, of course, I have not given enough time to prepare coffee and drink it. I was hoping for all the Bhaginis here, their Pati Mahodayas are helping with some tea or coffee, and I'm sure for the Varyas here, their partners are doing so. There is no doubt on that direction. I luckily don't need any coffee, tea at this time, so let me restart. So we have few more Bahuvrihis to study. I think Anne Varya knows about Kumbhakarna. She does, right? Yes, I know about Kumbhakarna. Okay. Very likable character. He tries to counsel Ravana after being spoken. Vyadhikarana Bahuvrihi. If two words ending in different case affixes are compounded to form Bahuvri, typically the second will be in Saptami. That's why Vyadhikarana is used. Adhikarana, Vi Upasarga, embedded in a Adhikarana, that type of Bahuvri. So it's called Vyadhikarana Bahuvri. Shula Panihi, Shulam Panau Yasya Saha. So one who's in his own hand is a trident. Okay, Shula. Okay. So it's one of the instruments of war. So a trident is present in whomsoever's hand. Okay, he is Shiva. Here is Yasya Saha. Okay, here also Yaha Saha no. Shulam Panau Yasya Saha. Always Yasya Saha will end up. Or Yasyaha Saha will come. Or Yasya Tat may come for some rare cases. Napumsaka. Gadapanihi. Gadapanau Yasya Saha Bhimaha. Shulapanihi Shivaha. Gadapanihi Bhimaha. Dhanurdharaha will be used usually. Dhanum dharati yaha saha again can't belong. So dhanurdhara cannot be a bahuvrihi. Immediately we rule it out. Dhanuhu dhriyate yena saha dhanurdharaha. Somehow something can come. I will not attempt that direction. Okay. So Shulam and Gada are Prathama Vibhakti and Panau is in Saptami Vibhakti. Okay. Pani Shabdasya Saptami Ekavachana. Harau, Panau. Therefore, these are instances of Vyadhikarana Bahuvrihi. Panihi, Pani, Panayaha. Like that. Okay. Nai Bahuvrihi. Negative is there. Okay. So, for example, Adhanaha, very easy one. Na vidyate dhanam yasya saha. Na dhanaha adhanaha. No. That will be adhanam. Okay. Napumsaka dhanam is a napum. So, na vidyate dhanam yasya saha. Adhanaha is a purusha. Is a person who is without money. So, na vidyate dhanam yasya saha. Adhanaha. Avidyaha. Apanditaha. Okay, no, apanditaha doesn't. Apanditaha becomes, pandita becomes whole, so it cannot be a bahuvrihi. Na panditaha, apanditaha. Simple nai samasa. Okay, not a nai bahuvrihi. Okay, so adanaha, avidyaha. So it has to be some belonging, like I told anga. Again, see pani, like that. Okay. Sahapurva pada bahuvrihi. Very few examples they have given for each. It always feels undercooked. But with exercises and making your own scrapbook list, you will become richer for the larger knowledge. Sahapurva pada bahuvrihi. If in a bahuvrihi compound, saha is the first word, it is sahapurva pada bahuvrihi. Did I start the recording? Yeah. Okay, if in a bahuvrihi compound the saha is the first word, then it's a kind of lame thing. When saha needs to be deployed, then it is saha purva pada. Saha purva pada is there clearly in the name. Saha purva pada bahuvrihi. So, because why so saha? The compound has saha appearing as sa. Salakshmanaha as a upapada. So Salakshmanaha. Like this kind of construction. So Lakshmanena saha vartate iti. Remember the Vigraha Vakya. Okay. Almost you need to mug up how to use this. Lakshmanena saha vartate iti salakshmanaha. Saputraha. Putrena saha vartate atva asti. You can use bhavati asti, but vartate is the style. Stick to that. Okay. So putrena saha vartate iti saputraha. Saharihi. Harina saha vartate iti saharihi. Hopefully that bhagya will come to all of us. Hari or hara. All are hari in the end. So, okay. Study the following sentences with bahuvrihi samasa words to understand them better. Now they have stepped into examples of various types with full sentences. Earlier they had given two-piece sentences as Visheshana Visheshya of the bahuvrihi and the targeted word. Here now we have proper, including vibhakti displacement, sentences. Okay. Vignopashantaye prasannavadanam Vishnum dhyayet. Vishnu Sahasranama, they have taken out and modified the sentence. Okay. Vignopashantaye prasannavadanam Vishnum dhyayet. So for the upashanti or calming down, removal of vignas, of the obstacles, prasannavadanam Vishnum dhyayet. May you pray. Dhyayet. I mean, it's a vidhi. So, may one pray the Vishnu who is pleased, with a pleasing face. I mean, hopefully he will smile and give the Ashirvada. That is the hope maybe for Prasanna Vadana Bahuvrihi Visheshana to Vishnu. Ratrau.
This is in Dvitiya Vibhakti.
This is in Dvitiya because Naraha, Manushyaha, Yakkopi Naraha, Vignopashantaye, Prasannavadana or Naraha ityeva na महिला अपि शक्यते तत्र ध्यायेति तत्र नरः एव ध्यायेति नास्ति वदन्नस्मि तथा विघ्नोपशान्तये प्रसन्नवदनं विष्णुं कर्मपद विशेषण ध्यायेत् रात्रौ रक्षकभटः दण्डहस्तः गृहं परितः भ्रमति चोरः भीतः भवेदिति दण्डहस्तः सः दण्डं हस्ते यस्य सः दण्डहस्तः दण्डः वा दण्डं वा न जानामि दण्डः इति स्यात् दण्डः हस्ते यस्य सः दण्डहस्तः we will see later. We struggle with the gender always, but don't what you call go with what you feel. Don't worry too much about I am making a gender error, etc. Usually some margin is given for giving marks in such regions. Okay, at least you have gone with the correct vigraha, so they look at that. Ratrau rakshaka bataha dandahastah griham paritah brahmati. It used to be this in Mysore, in my town. They used to roam around like this and stick. I don't know what they used to do. At least they would hammer the stick to the ground so that we wake up, so that next day we pay him. In the night, with a stick in hand, the watchman goes around the house. Whistle and stick strike. I remember from my childhood. It's a nightmare. He'll wake us up at 1 a.m. Okay, few more sentences. Gadapanihi vibhishanaha chaturbihi rakshasaihi saha utpapata. So, Gadapanihi vibhishanaha. So, Gadapanau yasya saha Gadapanihi kaha atra prathamayameva vibhishanaha. Chaturbihi rakshasaihi saha utpapata. With a mace in hand, Vibhishana along with 4 other demons rose in the sky. When did this happen?
When he went to Rama, sir, for...
because this Utpapata gives the sense of attack, but no, he just flew to leave Lanka, I guess. Okay, all right. Chatraha Shvetavastraha Shalam Gachanti. Another Pratama, but Bahuvachana placement. So, Shvetam Vastram Yasya Saha Shvetavastraha Te Shvetavastraha Chatraha iti. Okay, Strilinge api bhavitum arhati. Shvetam Vastram Yasyaha Sa Chatra Taha Shvetavastraha Sa Te Taha. Okay. Sahatau te will be te shvetavastraha chatraha. So, shalam gachanti. Adhanaha dhanam kamayante. Na dhanam yasya saha adhanaha te adhanaha. Kim kamayante? Dhanameva kamayante. When they get dhana, they have other kamas. Okay. Dasharatha Maharajaha. See, there is a triple samasta. Mahancha asau rajacha maharajaha. Okay. Karmadarya. And then Dasharatha Jatarataha iti maharajaha. Another type of Karmadarya. Jati Vyakti. Sambhavana Purvapada Karmadarya, if I remember right. So, anyway, we are not focusing on Dasharatha Maharaja, but always it's a good exercise, you see. Every opportunity is an opportunity. You can build your scrapbook. Bahukalam aputraha asit. So, he was sadly without a son for a long time. He had a daughter by the name Shanta. Salakshmanaha sasitascha ramaha vanam gataha. Okay. With Lakshmana and with Sita. See, Sasitaha. See this. Sitaya saha vartate iti Sasitaha Ramaha. Akaranta Sita will get mutated into Akaranta Pullinga Sasita. Okay. Accompanied by Lakshmana and Sita. So Rama went to forest. I mean, it's a without compound they have put the sentence, but we know the color of Salakshmana, Sasita. It sounds better the way it is there in Samskrita. Kusama, oh, Kusama, no, Kusuma. कुसमासः इत्यपि अस्ति तत् भिन्नम् अस्तु कुसुमहस्ताः नर्तक्यः रङ्गं प्रविशन्ति कुसुमहस्ता नर्तकी that's how we first break it into singular कुसुमहस्ता नर्तकी कुसुमं हस्ते कुसुमं वर्ते यस्याः सा कुसुमहस्ता neither. Taha kusumahastah. They will probably give everywhere so that we get the precise. Yeah. Kusumani. Okay. Why single? Kusumani haste yasam. They pluralize right here. I would say yasyaha sa and then yasam taha later. Or just taha kusumahastah. Yes, Varye?
Kusuma hastaha can also be kusuma iva hastaha.
I like your imagination, Bhagini. Why not? Actually, your description is very true. Dancers, they actually, when they use their hand in mudras, my God, they are like flowers, right? So, yes, I think kusumam iva hastaha, kusuma hastaha, but kusumam iva hastau yeshamte also can be taken. Bahuvrihi in a different. What is taken here? Kusumani haste yasamtaha. Maybe kusumani iva kusume iva haste yasamtaha can also be done. But then samanadikarana bahuvrihi it will become.
Yes.
Okay. Only difference is that. So there is what is samanadikarana? The components of the compound which is bahuvrihi in the end has a samanadikarana like karmadharaya. You see the difference. So you can say samanadikarana bahuvrihi has a karmadharaya component over there followed by the bahuvrihi application. Right?
Yes, Mode. Actually, I had this doubt, if I can ask, or I can wait till you finish the class.
Ask.
See, now I had a confusion between using the same word for karmadharaya or bahuri. So if I used Narasimha, it can be a karmadharaya or it can be a bahuri. So when
no. See, that Narasimha cannot be a bahuvrihi because Nara is a complete whole, anga. Naraha simhaha iva eva narasimhaha. Karmadhare only. There is you cannot take it into, it is Visheshana to Narasimha God. That is true. Okay. It is a descriptive Visheshana, but that doesn't make that Karmadharaya. That doesn't make it a Bahuvrihi. That doesn't make it a Bahuvrihi. For Bahuvrihi, there has to be Angi-Anga relationship. The Angi has to be the Bahuvrihi word. The Anga has to be the descriptor.
Okay. Mother.
There is no Angi-Anga connection for Narasimha.
Okay, Mother.
Simha Pada. Suppose we want to call something Simha Pada. Actually, you will see in Buddhist tradition, Simha Pada is a very popular name. Okay. So I don't know why they use Simha Pada, but I have seen it.
We have Vyagra Pada, sir.
Vyagra Pada, Simha Pada, something like that. Okay. So Sri Pada is used even in India like that. So their Pada is an Anga. So you can take the Angi Bhava and call it Bahurihi. Simha iva Padaha yasya saha Simha Padaha. Like that. Samanadikarana Bahurihi.
Yes, Mother. Understood, Mother.
Bhagini, don't worry. Actually, even now I have struggle. So only thing is whether we are increasing our percentages is all you care. Okay. I mean, not in the exam, I mean in our knowledge.
Yes, Mahoday, of course.
Okay. So, Kusuma Hastaha. So, Bhagini was very nice in explaining the other way in which we can think of it. I agree with her. So, but typically damsels or dancers, lady dancers, when they come to the stage, they hold the flower and come. As you notice, opening scene in the Bhagavat, in the Bharatanatyam. What Bhagavat? Bharatanatyam is always them coming and very, very in a dancing way offer the flowers to Nataraja. That's how they start. Nataraja is the king of dancing. Umeshah sarvada samitrah bhavati. So, fortunate, this Umesha. So, he's always with a friend, with friends. Really, with one friend is nobody uses. So, with friends, let me say. Okay, Himalaya Parvatah, this can be good or bad. Okay, number 9. Himalaya Parvatah Unnata Shikarah Asti. Unnatam Shikaram Atwa Unnatani Shikarani. Like they did pluralize. Why not? Himalaya is not having one Shikara. So Unnatani Shikarani Yasya Saha Himalaya Parvatah. Yasmin also. Yasya also can be taken. You won't be wrong to say Yasya Saha. You can. Yasmin is slightly better because the Shikara is placed in the Himalayas. So Yasmin. Yeah. What is that? Could it be
Unnatamaha Shikara?
Unnatani, no? Visheshana.
No. In the sense that the highest peak.
No, but
Unnatamaha.
Oh, okay. But that is Everest, you mean, referring to Everest?
Yes.
Okay. If you are having, instead of generic Himalaya Visheshana, if you use Everest, Mount Everest, I don't know what is the Indian name for it. Does anyone know? There isn't one, sadly.
Kailasa Parvata.
No,
No,
that
it
is a
is
different
actually
Parvat.
named after the person who climbed first. That's why there's no Indian.
I know, but yeah, Edmund Hillary was the one who climbed first. Why it is not Hillary?
Tenzing Norgay, sir.
No, neither Tenzing Norgay nor Edmund Hillary gets
He is the person who measured the height
it.
of the
Correct. I think always
mountains.
the British, no, expert in giving names of their own everywhere. Okay, all right. Kalidasa gave Manadanda for Bhumi itself to Himalaya Parvata. Why not call it Kalidasa Parvata? We'll call it Prithivyaha Manadandaha Iva, he has said in Kumara Sambhavam. So let us call it Kalidasa Parvata. Okay. So, yeah, Unnata Shikaraha. So, Unnatani Shikarani Yasmin Saha or Yasya Saha is also fine. In both senses, it is belonging.
Sagar Mataha, they have told, sir. Indian name closest to Everest, I believe.
What, Bhagini?
Indian name for Everest, Sagar Mataha, they are telling.
Sagar Mata, Sagar Mata maybe. If you are reading in English, sometimes the Dirgha, Harasva and all go halter kelter. So, so Sagar Mata maybe.
Yeah.
Again, that name is nice because that follows the name of Bharata. Yasyaha Dakshine, I mean that Sagara, something like that, Sagara, something like that is there, no? So maybe a Sagar Mata is a nice name. Okay, so guys, time to mug up this Yaha Shabda, Ya Shabda and Yat Shabda forms. Okay, at least Yat is rarely needed, Yaha and Ya are important. So Yaha Yau, Ye, Yam Yau, Yan, Yena Yabhyam, Yaihi, Yasmai Yabhyam, Yebhyah, Yasmat Yabhyam, Yebhyah, Yasya Yayoho, Yesham, Yasmin Yayoho, Yeshu. So, Sarvanama declension. One thing to notice in declension tables of nouns is there are two styles. One is Sarvanama style, another is normal style. So this Sarvanama style all have a nice copycat behavior. So learn one, you learn many. Okay. I won't say most. All right. So what I have done here is Vigraha Vakya, we have to identify also as an exercise. So this you have to do in your scrapbook for more than the 10 here. Prasannam vadanam yasya saha prasanna vadaha tam prasanna vadanam samanadikarana bahurihi dandaha haste yasya saha danda hastaha gada panav yasya saha gada panihi Shvetani vastrani yesham te. Shveta vastraha. So here saptami saptame. So vyadikarana. Here samanadikarana. Very easy to determine that if you have the Vigraha Vakya. The problem is going from Shveta Vastraha to Shvetani Vastrani Shante. Or Yasya Saha and then Kamate Shveta Vastraha. Na vidyate dhanam yesham te adhanaha nai bahuvrihi. Na vidyate putraha isya saha putraha. Same things that are already told they have listed. You guys better add some more rich list to this. Okay. You don't need to give vigraha for everyone. Give for one, put kama, and then put a lot of other similar samasa names. So you know how the vigraha will be. But problem generally will be dhanam va, dhanaha va, putraha va. We don't get confused between dhana and putra, but I'm just saying that's where we struggle. Linga of the components, we struggle with that. Okay, so we'll call it a day. Okay. I also have a gathering of my ex-colleagues somewhere to go to. So we'll see you all next week. Okay. Believe me, compared to my last batch, I had closed this lesson in January first week for the earlier batch. So I think we are going at an okay pace. Don't worry. We'll complete the syllabus, I think. See you all. Namasarvebhyaha.
You were mentioning about extra class.
Dhanavadaga, sir.
Thank you.
If required, I
Not
will
yet.
not yet. I looked for comparison. I looked at where I was in the last batch,
Okay.
and I was in January, so I was very pleased. Yeah, though
Okay.
I'm teaching a little bit more slowly because I'm torturing you for 2 hours. Perhaps it is going better. See
That
you
is
all.
literature portion, sir. Katakaras, Khandakavya, all those things. They're so difficult to remember, sir.
I know. What I did, Bhagini, was I studied them and just hope for the best. In your scrapbook, write some key highlights for each name. Remember the names at least. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Key highlights for each name, 1 or 2 words, 3 words, so that you can build a sentence around each keyword. Just go with some compression of ideas to
What
remember.
best we can do, we should do that.
Huh?
What best we can remember, we can do.
Yeah. You see, in getting 100 marks, you leave it. Okay.
Yes.
So aim for 80. 20 is very heavily memory based.
Yes,
Last
sir.
20, 30 will be memory based. Okay. And so if you can use all the other logical knowledge you have gathered of grammar and shloka. Shlokas are easy enough to generally memorize. Okay. Because they are in shloka form. Okay. So hopefully you can replace your Vishnu Sahasranama with Subhashitas, etc. Okay. See you all.
Okay, sir.
Bye.
Thank you, sir.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದ ಮಹೋದಯ.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದ.